Let's go to the Hornets, bro. Because the Hornets, their wish list is one thing. We would really like a center who can roll to the rim
Yeah,
effectively, catch
yeah,
lobs, and defend the rim. And
yeah.
apparently, Mason Plumlee is not it for these guys.
When was he? Mason Plumlee? When was he?
Look, you're right. You was talking about pick and roll earlier, right? And I'm like, we seen how effective LaMelo is throwing the lobs to dudes like PJ Washington, etc. They're not like huge guys, but like PJ Washington's a strong four. And like I want to see Melo with like a real lob threat center in the pick and roll. Like that would be
Yeah,
disgusting, right?
yeah. I mean, because they just don't have it. Like, I mean, you got what Gordon Hayward, Miles Bridges, like
They
again,
drafted
like
Kai Jones, but he a rookie, he young.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a young guy. That's a young guy. Yeah, he get so you gotta figure out how to work him in and see what you can really get out of him. But they need an athletic forward, man. They need somebody that could I mean, they got Kelly Oubre Jr., but I
He a
mean he's
three.
a yeah
I
yeah. I
feel
mean
like he's a three.
yeah, but he's a I mean, but you know what you're gonna get out of him. You know what I mean? Like you're not like he's not about to you know take over games consistently. Like you really need somebody that Melo could play off their athleticism because the way he playing right now is he come in the youngest ball brother being the best out of all of them. Like listen,
He
like
nasty.
I'm a Lonzo fan. I'm a Lonzo fan. Melo though,
Different.
built for real, for real.
Yeah, Melo has like dumb superstar, like top 5 league player potential. And like I feel like getting that real center for this team takes them to the next level. And I like have 3 tiers for the Hornets when they think about like a center, which will probably resolve around them having to move Plumlee, maybe Ish Smith. And they're in a good spot cap wise. But the tier 1 is like Myles Turner, right? Like Myles Turner, we know he is for sale, right? We know he is a guy that can get up there, defend the rim. It's almost consistently in like top of the league in blocks, can catch the lob, and still has an outside shot. Like that part is so underrated, which means he keeps the floor spaced. Like y'all gotta go after this dude. And the
Yeah,
best part about
he
the
wasting away in Indiana. Yeah,
and the
he
best
wasting
part
away
about
in
the pay,
Indiana.
they want to be trash. Like they told everybody, they was like, "Yo, our goal is to be ass-tastic for the foreseeable future and stack picks like OKC."
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so they don't really want great players back. They're not interested in great players back. You could give them a Plumlee or an Ish Smith and a first-round pick, right? And they
yeah.
will take that type of a thing for a Myles
Yeah.
Turner,
I mean,
right?
yeah, especially them picks, stack them up. I mean,
Mm,
if you added him as talent to like really just that missing piece, like stack them picks up. Like, because it really ain't no point. You really as the Hornets, you got your young guy, you got your future. Right now, you need some type of like older veteran, you know what I'm saying, status, better like really star player. That I mean, I feel like Myles Turner ain't never really been able to get the shine that he deserved.
because
I
they played
mean,
next to
injuries
Sabonis.
and
Yo, like they played 2 dudes that should be at the 5 next to each other. Like
it's
they
Indiana.
love that. They
It's
love that
Indiana.
shit. And like if you can't get a Myles Turner, which I feel like you should, like you can go a step down. A guy like Yusuf Nurkic, who we know is also going to be on the table from like the Trailblazers. I think
Mm-hmm.
like if you're going to step down to like that tier 2 Yusuf Nurkic style guy, this is like, second round pick status, right? You might be able to give up like 2 seconds instead of a first, get like Yusuf and like some salary dump. And then like my third tier of guys, and these are the guys that like I think don't require much capital to move out. And it's like you ain't really swing for the fences, but like a Mo Bamba style guy who's coming up on his contract in Orlando. They don't want to pay him. Montrezl Harrell, who's gonna come up on his contract coming out of the Wizards, right? A guy that they don't want much back for because they're not sure they could pay dude. Right. So
Right.
that type of thing. That's like your tier 3. That's like you saw the problem, you try to fix it. You ain't try to do much. And I feel like those are kind of like where I see the Hornets. Like the Hornets getting the center would be huge for them. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, leave a subscribe so you don't